What's going on, my friends? We are here to crack into a Dominaria United bundle. And before we do, I just want to point out, in case you guys didn't know, they actually put a whole bunch of stats about the set boosters down here for you to take a look at now. And they make very subtle changes here and there. So this is actually an example of that, where now it says traditional foil land replaces a land card in 21% of set boosters, whereas the Baldur's Gates bundle, for example, it only had it replacing 20% of the land. So it's not a huge change, but you can actually see minor differences that will vary from bundle to bundle. So it's interesting if you're into really getting into the deep level of information about the bundles, but for a lot of people, I imagine they don't really care. I am somebody, oh, look at that. They got the little, I don't normally get these because I pick the, normally when I pick these up from the LGS, they don't have these, but this time it did. All right, so you got your anti-theft thing. Oh, I can stick that in my wife's backpack or something, and then when we're going into a place, I can be like, oh no, are you back to shoplifting again? Well, she looks around bewildered. Okay. So we've got Dominaria United, a nice little insert with a bunch of planeswalkers. I'm still laughing about messing with her. Look at this, man. That's awesome. That's Jedit, right? This is the artwork from Jedit, if I'm not mistaken. And that is really nice. Okay, so bundle prettiness. What do we have here? We've got Liliana looking all awesome after dealing with the Raven Man. We've got the stained glass planeswalker magic symbol here. This is awesome. And then you've got a Johnny on the other side, the fallen one. A Johnny, how could you do it? The horror in his own eye as he realized the truth. Oh, it's so crazy, man. The story for Dominaria United is so much better than recent previous Magic stories, right? It's awesome. If you haven't checked it out, get you some. It's good times. So, taking a look inside, what do we got? We got, whoa, you look pretty angry, lady. So we got angry lady. We got some nice inserts here. This is Shauna, right? This is Shauna Nana Get a Job. And, on this side, we got Joda and Jaya hanging out together. This artwork is epic. Joda's like crazy portal magic or whatever's going on here that's feeding the chain of fire into it. She was an absolute all-star against the Phyrexian Menace. They really gave her a nice send-off in this set, dude. All right, then we've got a crazy little spin down, the big oversized. This looks nice. It's almost like a big chunk of jade. It's not exactly like that, but still, it's got that vibe. I like these oversized spin downs, man. These are great. And then we've got the new rice paper, I believe these are, style inserts. So inside one, you will have it's a foil herd migration, and then the foil basics, right? You know what? I guess we can open the foil one. Why not? I mean, I have to admit that herd migration is an incredibly underwhelming promo. When I saw that was the promo that was included, I just went, all right, well, I guess that's included then. So, I mean, it's 7 mana, domain, create a 3/3 for each basic land type among types you control, and you can pay 2 and pitch it to go get a basic land. I guess I'm just disappointed with it because this isn't something that I would use in my cube at all, so it's a complete, it's a pass for me, and I've only cracked a few packs of the set and already got a foil herd migration. So it just leaves me going, but let's take a look at the lands. All right. Oh, in foil, this actually looks a lot better than the non-foil version. Look at that, man. These are great. So it gives you a little view of what's going on in Dominaria currently, right? You can see the ruins. You've got the mountains here looking pretty mountainy. The forests show these ancient war machines that have stopped moving, some kind of ancient battle bots from they basically have these trees growing up out of them now as they've stopped and rusted and shut down. I really dig that. I have no idea why I pulled it so far away from the camera when it's much easier to see it here, but what are you gonna do? Look at how epic that is. These are like automatons from the Brothers' War, and now they're motionless as forests grow up out of them. That's cool. Dominaria reclaims. All right, and then you've got, this is just fat, nubbly chubwood, and a different forest. This is slightly confusing. Why am I getting doubles of some and not of others? Is that how it's supposed to be? It is kind of confusing. Oh, look at that rainbow. That's cool. Yeah, why am I getting... Did they mess this up? Is there supposed to be 4 different lands? Is that the deal? Or is there just 3 different lands so they doubled up on one? I mean, it's consistent, right? It's 2, and then 1, 2, and then 1. All right. You know what? At this point, I wouldn't normally bother doing this, but I actually want to know if this is supposed to be like this. So let's see what it looks like in the regular land pack if it's the same deal. All right. Okay, island into 2 spots. That definitely is... Okay, it looks pretty much... Yeah. Okay. All right. Very odd. I guess that's the case. They just have 3 lands, so to make it hit the even 20, they decided to go that route. That's fine. So that leads us to the juiciness. Let's get juicy. Wait, what happened here? Why is this all janked up, bro? Why is my inner box janked? I don't like that. It's not that big a deal. It's minor, but still. All right. Then we've got just some extra little inserts. Who cares about that on your turn? Actually, speaking of this, I just saw a post today. You guys didn't hear about it. One of the recent starter kits Wizards made, it doesn't tell you in the starter book how many cards to draw for your starting hand for a game of Magic. Can you imagine that? They've been making the game for 30 years. It's their 30th anniversary. Let's bring some new people into the game. Oops, we forgot to tell you how many cards you have in your starting hand. Come on, bro. Come on. All right, so we got the set boosters. We're all set to boost. Okay, let's do it. What do we got here? What is the list? It's an extra lottery ticket. That's what that is. All right, come on now. Oh, does it want to focus on these? Hold on. Let me just take these away. Did that help? Come on, man. Focus. What's your deal? All right, so we got this stained glass guy, and then we got this stained glass guy. What is going on? It was working just fine. Come on. Come on. Don't you like magic cards? Don't you? Look at him. There we go. Found it. Look at him. Look at this pretty little skull boy. I love these lands. They look great. All right. I must cup them gently like a sweet baby bird. Look at the baby bird in my hands. Oh, here's the baby bird. All right. The love song of night and day. There's some stained glass action. Oh, Jonah the Unifier. Sweet, bro. This guy's got cube written all over him, and he's got that stained glass action. 5 mana, 5/5. Of course, he's one of every color. But he boosts legendaries hardcore, right? +X, where X is the number of legendary dudes you have. And he's got legendary Cascade as well. That is awesome. And then we've got Braids, Arisen Nightmare. Nice. That's cool, man. That is a sweet score as well. She ain't too shabby. The beginning of your end step, you can sack an artifact, creature, enchantment, land, or planeswalker. If you do, each opponent may sack a permanent that shares a type with it, and if they don't, they lose 2 life and you draw a card. That can get you advantage over time pretty nicely, and ties into the original Braids. I dig it. Oh, and we got a foil Raph, Weatherlight Stalwart. Oh, Raph, bro. Looking pretty cut, man. You've been cutting down on your carbs or something? Let me see them abs, son. You're looking foily good. All right, and then we got a little Saprolan showing up to be your dinner. Next up we got, remember, coming real close, cup it up like a baby bird, cup it up to your face like a lover's kiss. Okay, what do we got? We got sha-na-na-na-na, get a job. All right, and then we've got the land and a bunch of stuff, but that's not what we're here for, although, I mean, honestly, what a great way to encapsulate this story moment. This is sick. Okay, anyways. All right, let's get to the rare. Oh, it's a Sulphurous Springs. All right, and they got a little demon hanging out in the tar pits, a nod to the original Sulphurous Springs. It's a pain land, and that's okay. Then we got a foil Juniper or whatever, who cares? I don't even care about saying its name right. That's how little I care. But a Sand Warrior, yes, man. I have a Hazezon Commander deck, so that is a sweet score. Blamp it down and slamp it to the no. Oh, who's next to you? Let's see. What do we got in here? Oh, all right. We've got the artwork for, what is this? Old man timey magic shield? What is going on here? This dude has a shield that's absorbent in magic? Oh, it's creating a barrier. I see it now. Never mind. Okay, what card is this? This is the Argivian Phalanx. Okay, cool. Then we've got Whoop. Whoop. Hey, it's a Jaya! What's up, girl? Nice to see you. You are very epic in this story, and this artwork is awesome. What a sweet card, man. It's got 4 different options, right? You can go, boom, I'm going to make a little monk with prowess and jam them in ya. You can exile cards off of your deck and get more options to play with. That's pretty sweet. Like this one here, I don't really care that much about that ability. But the emblem here, where you get the red instant or sorcery, copy it twice, that's a real feel-good moment right there, bro. That's sweet. This is good. Hey, for actually an espionage foil. That's alright. It's not the best card. I think of Probe when I see this card, but it's not exactly the same thing. And then we've got a Merfolk token looking folky. Alright. That was cool. So I guess if statistics hold out, if a list card shows up in 1 of every 4 packs, this will have a list card. And lo and behold, it does. Because, guys, the reason I took the packs off the screen and didn't leave them on the screen is because I've actually manufactured my own boosters for this video. It's all fixed. Every one I do is a fix. See? Foil swamp! I fixed it. I printed this myself. I did a good job, too. Look at that, man. I also painted this. I do all the aspects of all the magic cards myself. Magic cards. All right, let's go. What do we got? What do we got? We're just here for the interesting goodness today. Hey, we got a hex catcher. Let me catch that hex, girl. This thing is nuts. Turning your merfolk into counterspells, boosting your merfolk. This is one of the best rares in the whole set. This kit has been okay, man. This bundle's been all right. Then we got Timely Interference, which is very disappointing. And, oh, come on, bro. Like, just come on and just punch me in the sack, why don't you? Go. You see that there's a list card in there and you get excited. And why did you bother getting excited? Wizards is too greedy. What if every 4 set boosters has the chance to get a stupid card that nobody would ever care about reprinted, and we only put it in there because we don't want to give you a good chance of getting the good stuff because we're just that greedy. Thanks, Wizards. It's a real feel-good moment. It's a real feel-good moment, bro. All right. Hey, we got Zur. Look at that. Look at this ridiculous dude. He's out of his mind. Okay. Stained glass planes. Nice. All right. And what do we got going on here? Did Wizards put more foil planes, regular planes in this one in an attempt to give you less regular foil? Like the stained glass lands or something? Cosmic Epiphany. Ugh. This card's terrible. Hey, sweet lady marmalade on your breakfast toast. We got the silverback elder and I love it the most. I'm gonna take it downtown and then I will boast. 'Cause I got me a silverback elder. All right, man. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Big, fat, green, smangly dangus. 3 green and 2 for Fat 7 Gorilla Daddy. Let's do it. He is, whenever you cast a creature spell, choose 1. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Put a land from among them onto the battlefield tapped and the rest on the bottom of your library, or gain 4 life. This guy is epic. I love it. This is so awesome. He's going in my cube. He's a beast. What a score. That's awesome. All right, anyways. Foil Heroic Charge, whoopity-doopity-doo, and a Power Stone token. That's cool. I got me a Karn to make some Power Stones, so that's good. Now, what's next? What's next? I hope it's another oh good, it's another list card. I hope it's another common. I hope it's another ultimately disappointing whatever. Hey, we got a foil stamped hex. I gotta be real. The foil stamping on the artwork doesn't mean anything to me because the artist didn't sign it themselves. Wizards is like, we'll print 1 of these out, and 1 out of every 10 we'll stick some gold on it to artificially make them rarer for some reason. It doesn't mean anything to me, though. It doesn't land, you know? All right, then we got a foil island. And what do we have? We've got a Defiler of Faith. Okay, that's all right. It's the white Phyrexian guy. You know, 5/5 Vigilance for 5 mana. Whenever you cast a white permanent, you get a 1/1, and he can reduce the cost. That's all right. That's all right. And then a foil Guardian of New Benalia. Was that a rare? Okay, foil rare. 2 mana, 2/2 enlist. As this creature... oh, yeah, that's right. Whenever it enlists a creature, scry 2. Discard a card, it gets indestructible, and tap it. Okay. All right. That's okay. That's not too shabby. And then the list card is, oh, hey, it's a rare. It's Elmar, Uvenwald Informant. Oh, hey, this is one of the Walking Dead cards, isn't it? Oh, no, wait, no. This isn't the Walking Dead. This is, because they didn't do that yet, did they? This is Stranger Things. This is, oh, it's the skateboard kid. This is the skateboard kid. Ah, cool. All right, man. So this is like an in-world version of the skateboard kid if you don't want the Stranger Things. Dope. All right. That's a good score. I like that. And we still got more. We still got more to look at. Cup it like a baby bird and put it in your face. Timeless Lotus. Yes, man. Look at that, eh? You've got a fallen dragon engine, and I love the fact that the Lotus is growing up out of its palm, right? Because the engine falls, and its hand just kind of blamp as it falls down, but then this Lotus grows up out of it. So now instead of this hand being like laying down in defeat and destruction, it's almost like it's holding the Lotus. It's changed the meaning of it. I love it. That's so cool. That artwork's awesome. Really well done. All right. So what do we got here? Urberg, Lurgoyf, more like Blurgoyf. Okay. A Magnagoth foil Treefolk, whoop-diddy-doopity. And a Phyrexian token. That looks pretty cool, man. Look at that sickle, bro. Look at that scythe. He's ready to bring it. He's ready to bring it. Big, oh, don't fall off the table now. Okay, final booster. Let's see what it's going to do, sir. All right. No list card. So we got to finish off with whatever. Oh, sweet, man. This is my favorite of all the land arts. This is really good. Look at it separated. It's so nice when it's not on the card itself with anything else to distract it. Art cards are great for that. That's beautiful. Okay. What's in our final booster? We got Radha's Firebrand. That 3-1 for 2 whenever it swings. Creature that your defender controls a power less than her can't block. And then you can pump her with Domain. That's okay. It's all right. And then, hey, a foil Rona's Vortex. Actually, I have this in my cube. So having a foil version is a sweet score. Because this is like 1 blue to unsummon a creature or planeswalker back to its owner's hand, right? But it's got a kicker of a black and 2 where you can also, instead, you get to put the permanent on the bottom of the owner's library. But because the cube is essentially an endless deck, there is no bottom of the library. So this turns into a 1 blue mana, unsummon one of their creature or planeswalkers, or pay 1 blue, 1 black and 2, and exile target creature or planeswalker at instant speed with a blue card. So this is very different in the cube and awesome, and is a very sweet score to end off on. So hope you enjoyed. See you next time.